Hi guys. Yeah, I had asked you a question. How much time does it take to double your State Bank of India fixed deposit if done today? So I'm going to give you the answers today in this video, short video. So I think everybody is familiar with a fixed deposit. That is the money that you deposit in a bank and you get a predefined interest rate which is fixed for the tenure of the uh, whole term or your FD. Let's say you have signed up for a 1 year FD. So if the State Bank of India is saying that it will give you 6.5%, so at the end of 1 year, if you have deposited 100 rupees, you will get 100 rupees as the capital back and 6 rupees or 6.5, whatever it is the interest rate that you will get. So that is an FD or fixed deposit. So it is one of the most preferred instrument of saving in our country. So let's see why it is one of the most preferred instruments of saving. See, first of all, it has a psychological factor, that is, people consider it relatively risk-free because you are guaranteed of the rate of return, and you know precisely that after 1 year you will get that much of amount. Also because of the scams and Ponzi schemes like Sharada, Rosebelly, etc., that have plagued investors, and they have run with the capital promising high rates of return. They have given initially they have given returns, but after that they have run away with the capital as well as all the interests. So there are a lot of schemes other than these also, so people have lost money, so they think that if anybody is promising a market related return or any other such returns higher than a bank, so it must be a scam or something fishy about it. Also there are not many platforms or sources from where people can learn about finance and various schemes that are there in the country, alternative schemes, mutual funds, stock market. So people do what their forefathers, their parents, forefathers, their grandparents have done from I think 100 years, last 100 years. So that's why they are risk averse because of all these issues. So one thing we should note is that a FD is guaranteed, but it is guaranteed till 1 lakh only. So of course the institutions like State Bank or the big banks, the government will not allow to fail, even though there may be some of the banks like PNB, they have a very bad balance sheet with lot of scams. They are running in losses. Still, government will provide capital, and that's why people think that no, forever there is no risk if they in go to do a FD in public sector banks. So, what are the cons of a FD? We have seen the benefits that it is fixed return, but what are the demerits? So, one thing we should note is that the rates of interest will vary as per the period, and it is not fixed for like if you are investing for 1 year and the next 1 year when you go to renew, you will get the same interest rate. They also vary because of the policies of Reserve Bank. So these are the factors we should keep in mind. So that is called reinvestment risk. Suppose you had invested at 6.5% or 8%. Few years ago it was 8%, 9%. So had you invested for 1 or 2 years and now today you are coming to deposit that money in your bank, then you will get 6.67. 6.6 is one of the highest rates by SBI. There may be lower rates also. We'll see. Uh, then there are taxes. One should note that people think that once TDS or tax deducted at source, they have paid the tax in the FD. But it is not so. Suppose you are in the tax bracket, individual tax bracket of say 30%, and TDS is 10%. So the balance 20% you have to pay when you are filing your tax returns at the end of the financial year. So these things have to be noted, because many people, many of my clients are also getting notices because they have not paid the balance tax. Only senior citizens have, in this budget, senior citizens have a concession for this income tax in FD, but that is also not a big amount. So we'll make another video for that. Now let's come to see what is the quantum of deposits in uh, commercial banks, scheduled commercial banks. As on 24th May 2019, as per RBI data, this deposits stood at 64 billion rupees. In contrast, in mutual funds, for June 2019, the total amount was 25.81 lakh crores. That is including the appreciation. If suppose you had invested 100 and it is 105 as of now, so that is counted in mutual funds. Now let's come to the truth. It might sound scary, but the answer of the question is that you cannot double your deposit even if you keep for the maximum duration in a SBI FD. If you go to the bank today, so why is that? Of course, I have given a star because maybe if you are an SBI employee and a retired employee of SBI, you will get 1.5% extra. So with the maximum duration, you will be just able to cross the double mark. Rest of the people will not be able to get able to double their money in a single deposit. So let's see the interest rates as of now. So you see, as I have told, no variable interest rate, and they keep on revising. See, revision of interest rates on retail domestic term deposits below 2 crores. Interest is revised with effect for 9/5/2019. So May they have revised it. So if the RBI goes on to reduce the interest rate in the economy or provide liquidity, that means they give more money to banks, then this interest rate will come down, because banks will not demand money from public, because if they get more money from the Reserve Bank. So that is done through various measures. So we'll not get into that. But these are the two basic things how the rates fluctuate. So you see, if you keep minimum is the 7 days you have to keep in a FD, then only you will get interest. So the minimum is 5.75. Senior citizens it's 6.25, 50 paise more. So let's say the maximum duration is 10 years. So if you keep for 10 years, 6.6 is the interest rate that is general public will get if he or she is not a senior citizen, and also that is applicable to non SBI people who are not working in SBI. And senior citizens they will get 7.1. So the rates have been reduced from 6.85 to 6.60, that is 25 basis points reduction, 0.25% reduction in interest rate from last was 22 to 2019, that is February 22 they had decided it was 6.85. In May, within 3 months, less than 3 months, they've reduced the rate to 6.6. So those who are following my channel or the WhatsApp updates and emails, so they will know that I have specifically told them that interest rates are on a declining trend. So I had asked them certain debt funds to invest in. Some of you have invested and you have reaped rich benefits out of it. So let's go to the next slide and see. So what do people think? But this 6.6% is not what you will get. Let's see in the next slides. So what do you think? This is a bigger line, longer line than this? Which one is longer? Actually, the starting point is here. Here also the starting point is here. Only the circles are, this is outside, this is inside. So to the naked eye, This might seem shorter than this B line, but actually both are same. So if you're thinking no, that 6.6% is what you will get, that is just the meat. It's not the reality for most of us, because most of us will have incomes greater than 5 lakhs. So let's see how this is reduced. The how you will get less money. So let's say this is your FD, you are getting the money here, but inflation as well as taxes, I have not included taxes here, but you can read it as taxes. So there is inflation, that is the rise in prices. Suppose you are getting a liter of milk at rupees 30 around 8 to 10 years ago. Now what is the price? Around 60, 70, right? For a 1 liter of, let's say, Amul milk. So that means there is a rise in prices of products. So if there is a rise in prices of products, and if you are getting, let's say the rise in prices is 6%, and you are also getting 6%, then obviously your money is not increasing. Whatever it was, the purchasing power of the money is same. And taxes, as I have told, that taxes also reduce your net income from FD. So we'll go to the calculations. You can follow our website fundstory.in. You can do tax filing and GST also, audit also with us. You can do mutual fund transactions, health insurance, life insurance planning also you can do, general insurance, any type of general insurance. Then you can follow our Facebook site. You can also follow our YouTube. I'll give the links below. And also now we are going to the calculator that I have promised that if you give the answer, I'll send it to you on your email. Let's go to the calculator and see what is the exact returns that we get. Yeah, this is the uh, calculator. So let's get into this. Let's say current FD rate. This is senior citizen FD rate. Tax slab we have given as 0. Let's say their earning is less than 5 lakhs for this year. So post tax FD rate will be 7.1% because there are no taxes. Now let's say one has invested 100, maximum duration is 10 years. So 7.1% is the rate of interest. So how much will it become? 198.56. So even a senior citizen will not be able to double his money if he has invested for the maximum term in the FD that is available as of today. 10 years is the maximum term. Now let's see if a general public is investing in the FD. So 6.6%, 189. So if you have invested 100, you will get 189. That too in 10 years. Now let's pick a tax slab. That is your income is, net income is above 5 lakhs. So you'll only get 166 if you invest 100, and your expected post-tax return is 5.24. It's not 6.6 once you pay the tax. And let's say now you are in the highest tax bracket, 30%. So I'm including the charges and other levies that the government takes over and above the 30% tax bracket. So obviously it's not less than 2 crores. So till 2 crores it is the amount. So the interest comes to 4.56. So you see you'll just about get 50% in 10 years. So do you think you can beat inflation with this? Your milk, if it is costing 100 rupees, it might cost 200 rupees in 10 years. And you, this 100 if you have saved in FD, you will get around 156. So that is the truth of the FD. I'll give you the links to if you send me a request, I'll give you this calculator so that no you can check whenever you go to do a deposit. You can check what is the post tax returns, etc. Okay, so you can do that, and those who have given answers to me, they will be sent this calculator in their email. Thank you for watching this video. Keep subscribing to the channel, and you'll be able to get updates on new videos in the coming weeks. Thank you.